What's up, guys? It's Omar El Dafrawy. We're at the YouTube channel. This is where I've been training for this fight camp. And right now, I'm going to pass it on to Kyle. See you in there.
My name's Kyle Bracey. I'm the founder here at Bracey Performance in Chicago, Illinois. My background is as a fighter myself and a competitor in wrestling, grappling, and I was a coach at the high school level for 10 years in Texas. We built this space so we could cater to serious athletes' needs. Omar had reached out about training here in preparation for his fight camp. It's important to us to be able to offer everything under one house. This is our line of Kaiser equipment that's air resisted, or also known as pneumatic equipment. One of the cool attributes of these pieces of equipment is that we are able to objectively train throughout the exercises, as it has Omar's power outputs. The other nice aspect is that their air makes for very smooth, explosive movements. Omar's intent to be at this camp is to be explosive, and so this is another tool over here we call the Jump X that allows us to do weighted plyo jumps. Omar does them exceptionally well. It allows me as a coach to get off to Omar's side and watch his kinematic sequencing, or just his lower half move in unison, so that way we're trying to be as explosive as possible. Omar's favorite tool, or at least our most used tool of this camp, is our big oversized treadmill. Cool feature on this treadmill is I can take the incline up to 30% grade, which really at that grade at any speed is rather challenging. Another cool feature about the tread is that it is high speed, so we'll just demo it going up to 24 miles an hour, and it'll sound like an airplane taking off. We don't take anybody at 30% grade to 24 miles an hour. However, we will get some athletes up at 0 to 3% grade at 24 miles an hour, but you'll see it kick on here, and hence the airplane. This is where I want to return the intensity. Okay, like get your knees engaged. 3, 2, 1, attack, go. Quick as you can. Quick, 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 quick. Yeah, stop right there, good. Think about the violent strikes with the balls of your feet in 3, 2, 1. Position, strike it through, strike. Good, keep it, maintain it, maintain it. Oh, good. My guy, just getting warmed up. Catch your breath. In 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Attack it, Omar. Attack, 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 attack. Oh, great job, dude. Good. Good work. Good work. Oh, good. And I offended you with the speed. That was way too easy. Now we go. All right. So that was.
Well, people like that, man.
Omar will come in tomorrow and he'll use our conditioning tools for his cardiovascular work. We've got our Techno Gym line of equipment, which we love. So tomorrow he'll hit the bike, he'll hit the arm bike, he'll hit the treadmill, he'll hit the Spark over here. That's a Hammer Strength Life Fitness product. Back behind, you'll see our Versa climbers. So he'll do a series tomorrow that'll include all these tools, and then over at the end, he'll hit with the Hammer Strength assault bike. This is his cardiovascular flush day, so that's just to develop his engine as he's in preparation for his fight. But more importantly, like an experienced fighter like Omar will use that day for effective recovery. So that's a great way for him to train his heart and then accelerate his recovery over the weekend, so he's ready for his fight preparation week. When Omar reached out to train, so I had opportunity to watch some of his fights, and there's this time in a fighter's life where their experience hits a certain height where we're trying to match that arc by maintaining his athleticism. Omar, as he's approaching 32, right, we want to keep him performing as youthful, as young as he was at 26, 27, and 28. And so we reverse engineer our program, and we're going to hit his sprints, we're going to hit his plyos to ensure that he's able to perform at peak forces throughout his training and get himself the adequate rest and recovery, so on fight night he's at peak. This is our mat room here, and Omar starts his day out here. We'll take him through a stretch sequence, we'll do some body work. We've spent some time here in this camp working with other fighters who are also preparing for fights, and so depending on how the schedule is aligned, they would get in work here as well on those days. Less is more right now, so we're gonna get relaxed here, go up in the red light, get our breath work in. Regarding the red light, Omar's been using that as a recovery tool post-workouts 2 to 3 times a week. What I've objectively observed is the individuals that are competing at high levels that use our red light, the days after they use the red light on their wearables, whether it's a Whoop or an Oura Ring, they are getting their most optimal recovery days following that red light. So that gives me buy-in as a coach to recommend it to our athletes.
So Kyle here is hooking us up with the red light therapy. They've got a full facility, man, and they have something very exciting going on. I think we just found our new home for wellness, strength and conditioning, and, you know, turning out that beast into a monster. So we're gonna get on this red light and have a really good sleep tonight. Session 2 with Kyle. We're about to kill it. We're still fasting. Next week he's gonna see a different monster because I won't be fasting.
Yeah, I told him, I'll fast 3 days water fast every month, and then 4 times a year do a 5-day water fast. But it's different because you guys go through nothing from that date, what they started day to the end.
So 5 a.m. until 7 p.m. Kyle put an aerobic session for us today, and then Chuck is gonna come in. We're gonna move around a little bit. And yeah, just a light day today.
What up, Chuck Buffalo, fellow UFC welterweight, just fucking coming in here to have a little good time, get some flow rounds in. You know what it is, baby.
Chuck and I, almost 1 week away from each other's fights, so we're the same phase in the fight camp. It's always good to work with Chuck. Other than the fact that he's a really good trash talker, he can also throw some hands and put you in some very competitive grappling situations. Thanks to Chuck for introducing me to Kyle here at Bracey Performance. I think this was the cherry on top that we needed. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you for the next one.